Hey guys, welcome back to Pro Gun. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate that. Today I want to talk about the stupid things that the liberal anti-gun folks have to say. And it just boggles the mind because apparently they've never read the Constitution. Every day they try to neuter our Second Amendment rights. And what does the Second Amendment say? A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. What don't they understand about shall not be infringed? The primary purpose of the Second Amendment is to ensure that should a tyrannical power overtake the nation, Americans will be able to defend themselves. And guess what? We have a tyrannical government right now. These Democrats are off the rails. And the only reason why they can't get even more extreme is because the Americans own a lot of guns and they know we're not having it. When I hear these statements, it just cracks me up.
It's legal to hunt humans with 15-round, 30-round, even 150-round magazines.
Now, the people that are anti-gun, they're liberals that have been force-fed misinformation for years by the liberals and the media, because the media helps the liberals. And none of these stupid comments they come up with have ever been fact-checked. It's the stupidest shit I have ever heard. So I'm going to show you some of the dumbest comments that anti-gun people make, and I'd like you to add yours, because you don't wake up one day as anti-gun, right? It comes from years and years of being indoctrinated.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Yes, I hear that.
Probably should not have said that.
But
my staff will deal with that later.
What is the design purpose of an assault weapon? Okay, here you go. To kill a lot of human beings quickly. That's its design.
Second Amendment's not absolute. When it was passed, you couldn't own a cannon. You couldn't own certain kinds of weapons.
Bullet out of an AR-15 travels 5 times as rapidly as a bullet shot out of any other gun.
You know, I know you see on television, it's not just merely the weapon in terms of that it's semi-automatic in effect, but the velocity with which it comes out of that muzzle, what it does when it hits the body. Most bullets would go just straight through and out, but it blows up once it's inside your body.
Put a pistol on a brace, it turns into a gun. Makes it more, you can have a higher caliber weapon, a higher caliber bullet coming out of that gun.
My legislation says there can be no more than 8 bullets in a round, okay? What these guys do in these mass killings, they have magazines, they call them, as I know you know, that can hold up to 100 bullets in it.
Assault rifles. Exit wounds can be a foot wide. The victim is oftentimes, when they're shot in the head, their skulls explode. Arms and legs disintegrate and turn to dust.
I believe in banning fully semi-automatic rifles. Yes, I do.
And as long as you can go on to in some neighborhoods, and it is easier for you to buy a firearm than it is for you to buy a book. There are neighborhoods where it's easier for you to buy a handgun and clips than it is for you to buy a fresh vegetable.
We flood communities with so many guns that it is easier for a teenager to buy a Glock than get his hands on a computer or even a book.
I'd really love your comments on some of the stupid shit you've heard. All right, guys, you can't make this shit up. I mean, it is just the dumbest shit I have ever heard. And I can understand why there are anti-gun people, because they just drink the Kool-Aid and believe these moronic statements that none of which are true. Please enter the comments. I'd really love to hear what stupid shit you people have heard. Thanks for watching.